What we're seeing is a generosity of spirit, which says a lot about the culture of the community.
This morning is all about our customers, first citizen of Clarendon. And you know, his name has been, I had to think, and you know, it's a sign of old age when you can think and you're thinking in decades, you're not thinking in years anymore. But the name Billy Shaguri has been ringing in my ears now for over 30 years. And it's frightening to think that 30 years could pass just like that in a flash. Because when my brother Richard and Charles, my younger brother, started business in Maypen back in 1989, and it's frightening to think that's in the 1980s. From then, the name Billy Shaguri was ringing in my ears because there was never any charitable initiative or giving in the parish that somehow did not involve him. So it's not a new thing, it's not only since he's become Custos. Something else I recall that I was in Trinidad some years ago when they were talking about the Anthony Sabga Awards. And one of the recognition they give in the region is for philanthropy. And of course his name came to the fore and I said, imagine me down in Trinidad and I'm commanding Maypen, Clarendon. People are hearing about you down here. A lot of the system has been run because of the goodwill of healthcare workers. Folks who don't watch the clock, folks who go beyond the call of duty, who are not just watching hours worked, but watching quality service delivered. And I raise the point because it's a tangible intangible. It's an intangible that has real impact on the delivery of quality healthcare in the country. I believe that enthusiasm is contagious, energy is contagious, generosity is contagious, and goodwill is contagious. And if I wanted to put a picture of all of those qualities and put it as a definition, I see it in Billy Shaguri.
When the history of this parish is written, Billy, I think you have a place, you have secured a place, and we want to really thank you for this, for the commitment that you have shown, and in this instance to public health. Your gift today, valued I'm told about 12 million Jamaican dollars. It's a lot. You don't get that kind of gift very often. And as I look across the room at some of the items, it's clear that it's going to be used for the furtherance of public health, for the equipping and enabling of the Maypen Hospital team, or a hard-working team. And as was said by Mr. Stewart, it will save lives. And that's what we're all about, right? For every life you save, you would have carried out your responsibility. Not just to that individual, to their families, to their friends, but to your community, and by extension to your country. And that's what we do every day. And while our doctors and nurses are trained for it, if they don't have the support cast, like those who give, like Billy, like Ms. Nichols, who is sitting to the back there, then the truth is we can't do anything. So we want to thank Mr. Shaguri for this generous gift, and the thought that I'm sure was well placed before the gifts were acquired. It is a tangible manifestation of the parish of Clarendon's cultivation, if you will, of persons who are committed to their parish in a way that suggests that the sense of community in these parts is strong and lives on. That's a very positive thing. I mean, in this room today, if you were to identify Billy's contribution and all the work that he has done, and Ms. Nichols, who is sitting in the audience, and what she has done for Chapelton, and others, I mean Mr. Stewart and others, it does suggest to us that the parish is doing something right. The community is doing something right, because you know, you have communities where people do well, they go to primary school, they benefit from their neighbors and friends, and then they leave, or they are there and they are just about themselves. And what we're seeing is a generosity of spirit, which says a lot about the culture of the community. This is a good occasion. It's one worth celebrating. And this parish of Clarendon should be proud of its first citizen who always, no matter in all that he does, always thinks about the benefit to the people of Clarendon as being manifested here. Thank you.
Thank you again. Thank the nurses and the doctors of the Maple Hospital and the Maple, the whole of the Maple clinics